Okay, guys. This is Graham, and this is the commentary for my new Let's Play on Dark Souls 3. We're gonna be in Lothric, obviously, you know, killing bosses, and hopefully, if I do everything right and don't mess up, we can get the Hollow Lord ending, which is, in my opinion, the correct and my favorite ending. So yeah, well, this is gonna be pretty fun. So, you know, I assume everyone's seen the opening clips. I hope it doesn't bother you if I talk over it. I won't be talking over too many more on the other kind of clips, but I don't really think it matters too much. Too much. Hopefully it doesn't destroy your, you know, immersion. Yeah, so, you know, this is gonna be interesting. This is the first commentary I've personally ever done. And, you know, it's a new channel. Hope everything goes good. Hope, you know, hope this interests you. Dark Souls is one of my favorite game series. I've played it since Demon Souls, and you know, it's an amazing game series. Really hard, obviously. I'm not the greatest. I'm not noobish, but I'm not the greatest. So, you know, we are gonna die again and again. It should be funny. Hopefully, you guys can laugh along with me. But again, hopefully I'm not too noobish. So yeah, we're gonna have fun, do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, let the rest of the cutscene play through and let's get this on the road.
Will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Okay, so this is our character. You know, I already have a preset build set. Yeah, sorry, I was kind of distracted, so I was kind of messing around on it, but this is an old favorite of mine, you know. I think it looks pretty cool. We're gonna definitely be a warrior class. In my opinion, it's the best class to start off for, especially if you're very new to this game. You know, a lot of people will say the knight, but I just think the warrior has a lot of damage output, especially in the beginning. Your damage output's almost like, you know, just it's kind of stupid if you think about it, especially with Warcry. The damage is amazing, and pretty sturdy armor, pretty good. Some good vitality. You do start with 11 luck, and I feel like luck is kind of an underappreciated stat in the Soul series, but I mean, especially it's gotten definitely better in number 3. At least how it's used. If you use Arni's straight sword, Arni's straight sword, you know, it actually levels with luck, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. So now we raise from the ashes unto the world of Lothric. Okay, so for this Let's Play, I'm gonna try to get most items I can, that at least I know of, you know, to help people out that are kind of new. This isn't really meant to be an expert walkthrough per se, so there's things I'm gonna miss. I'm not gonna actually, you know, show you some of the best ways to beat bosses. I'm gonna struggle, but you know, hopefully I'm not complete trash. So yeah, this first area is really usually a cakewalk. The only enemy that really is gonna give anybody trouble is, you know, definitely gonna be that stupid crystal beast. That thing is, well, a beast. So yeah, it's definitely gonna give you some trouble, especially with it has some unforgiving attacks, a lot of damage. It will two-shot pretty much everybody. But I mean, again with the warrior, he makes it almost pretty easy, seeing how as you can, you know, damage buff and do some pretty heavy damage early on. Right now, I'm just, you know, mopping up on the enemies. You don't necessarily have to do this, but you know, 24 souls, not much, but I guess the completionist in me. So now we're gonna go fight that crystal beast. I'm gonna go deal with him. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. I don't believe I died to him, actually. I think I will try. Which is new for me. But I remember when this game first came out. For the life of me, I could not beat him, no matter how many times I tried. I had to come back way later in the game and finally kill him. But we definitely need to stockpile on those Titanite scales, because my end weapon of this playthrough should eventually be the Wolf Knight Greatsword. My main weapon is definitely going to be the Claymore. I usually Chaos Claymore. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it has a really good versatile attack pattern, very decent damage, especially with when you start upgrading it, and it's actually pretty rare in PvP for people to use that weapon, so a lot of people don't expect, are kind of taken off guard when you come out with a Claymore, at least from my experiences. I did actually do this build one time before, and I pretty much proof-trialed him. He works pretty well. You know, pretty beefy health bar. You're gonna end up having a really good vitality, vigor, endurance. He's also good part pyromancy build, so we will be getting our pyromancy flame and chaos fire orb. Sorry, that would be our pyromancy. Also, you know, might get some more high-end pyromancies. We'll see. So yeah, I just killed that crystal beast. He's not too hard. Once you get down that attack pattern, he becomes quite the cakewalk. So now we are gonna move towards the second area in the Cemetery of Ash. Deal with a couple more enemies, pick up a Titanite shard, and deal with the first boss of the game, Ludex Gundyr. He's really gonna separate players. He's gonna weed out the players that are good. It's gonna really test your skill level for the rest of this game. I mean, he has a pretty responsive moveset. He would definitely punish you if you are not on point with those rolls and your parries. If you can parry him, if you're good at parrying, he's a joke, which I've been told. Me, I'm not very good at parrying, and I won't be doing it and really at all in this build. It's kind of hard. Yeah, so right now we're just gonna clean up the rest of these enemies. Get that firebombs. I forgot about that. Get those firebombs. Get hit. And move on. Okay, now we are gonna start him off. See, I forgot, usually you should, especially with the warrior, buff up your axe before you pull the sword out. But, you know, it'll work. You'll just get less hits in. I think I get like 3 hits in on him, yes. And you see, that does do a pretty good chunk of his health before he can even hit you. Now, I've always had a little trouble with his first stage, to be honest. I think his second stage is kind of a joke compared to his first stage. He just seems like he can't really hit you. And his first stage, you just, I've always been a sucker for when he does that little slash. It's just, you know, it's kind of a little harder to time that parry. Time that roll. Now, I do kind of struggle a little bit in the beginning of this fight, you know, getting into that groove of the rolls. And yeah, I was very lucky that I did not get hit by that. That usually is not really a good time to heal as soon as you back up straight away, because yeah, you'll do what he did. He'll hit you. Now, see, at this point, if you can roll to the left or the right, he's pretty much a joke. Like, I think he hits me once at this point, whereas you saw he almost killed me in this first stage. And with the, like I said, with the warrior, how much damage you can do with that buff, you tear through him. And like that, Lothric is done. Like I said, he will definitely, if this is your first time playing the game, he will definitely kill you the first time. He definitely killed me many times. But if you can master your rolls, and if you can parry good, he's a joke. Like, I've seen videos of him being parried and just killed like nothing. And all power to them that they can do that. So now we are gonna make our way to the first well, I guess not the first bonfire. We're gonna make our way to Firelink Shrine, you know, kill some ghoulies on the way, pick up some goodies, and die horribly. I mean, like, there is just no excuse. I really just get destroyed, just get my ass handed to me by this sword master. He's kind of hard for newer players, especially if you're like me, where you know you have trouble fighting more humanoid-sized opponents, especially with faster ones like him. He can be a hassle, but the easiest way, undoubtedly, is to cheese him, which I don't do successfully, sadly. I always kind of start off trying to cheese him, but I eventually just end up trying to fight him and get hopelessly crushed. Okay, so now we are gonna go ahead and clear up the rest of the Firelink Shrine, deal with some enemies, I think we're gonna grab a couple, like an ember, 2, I believe, fight the swordsman, and then move on to the high wall of Lothric. So now, you know, these guys are pretty much a joke, especially with the warrior. He one-shot them, so no harm, no foul. Now you're gonna pick up ember. Now embers in this game are pretty much really useful. Not only do they keep you alive and connected with multiplayer, they're obviously gonna, you know, give you a boost, a really good boost of health. I will try to stay embered as long as I can throughout this Let's Play. You know, I want to get some good PvP in, most likely die, but you know, who knows? We'll see. But yeah, like I said, I would try to keep embered as long as I can. So we gotta use them wisely. Now we're gonna go deal with the swordsman. Take this first couple of tries as what not to do against him. As you will see, I get cheesed and hit pretty hard. Now, what you want to do, especially if you're a newer player and you just want to kill him, you want to cheese him towards the edge and knock him off. And do not do what I did. Obviously, I got parried. Never good. And frustrating actually. Just the worst thing ever, waiting for these clouds to dissipate. I guess it has something to do with the multiplayer servers, but you know, just waiting a little bit. Now hopefully this time we can try to kill this guy. Fail horribly, like that. Definitely not a pushover. He's someone that you can definitely make the mistake of underestimating him. I mean, kind of looks like a joke, but yeah, he will definitely give you some trouble early on. He definitely will kill most of us. Looking at that beautiful face of mine. I do like the very Nordic kind of approach towards the armor. I think, you know, the games have got a little more diversified as they progressed. Now, I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really fun. I've played this game. I think I have four finished characters that I've gone through, at least New Game Plus with. It's 4 different builds. You know, I'm a very build heavy type of player. I like trying out builds. I like giving backstories to them. Gets me invested in them, and makes it very, in my opinion, very rewarding when you get all the way to the end and you turn your character into a complete beast and you get that feeling of just completion. So let's get this road started with killing the annoying swords master. There's obviously a very smooth, something cool. Jumping towards him usually will get you killed. I don't think I've ever not been killed by doing that. Yeah, definitely want to pick up your souls. You do not want to lose 7,000 souls early on. It will definitely frustrate you if you lose those souls. Trust me. So at this point, I was trying to buff and trying to knock him off. Like, and then I get parried. It's very sad. So yeah, he kills me again. Like I said, this is definitely no expert walkthrough. Gonna get killed. Gonna be sad. But hopefully, it's not too bad. Hopefully, you know, it's enjoyable. You guys enjoy this trek into Lothric. So I think right here, when I was playing, I was with my fellow Dead Zone players, and I was telling them at this point, this is definitely my last try. I'm gonna get my souls, and if he kills me, I'm just moving on, because you know, didn't really want to go over 30 minutes, and I think I was around 19, almost 20 minutes at this point, and it was kind of annoying. Dying so many times to him, and I believe I cheese him, but I fell off with him. It kind of sucks, but I mean, I got my victory. I killed him, and it did save me from having to go rest the bonfire to pick up his set. You get his Grandmaster, or is it Swordsmaster gauntlets, and I think a chest piece, and his Uchinaga. Well, the Uchinaga is a good start for if you're doing a dex build, which I am not. This guy is. Oh, I think I already said he's more of a strength build, but it's a decent weapon if you're doing a dex build. Wait for this stupid fog. And so now to pick up my loot and my souls. I think before I go into Lothric, I'm definitely gonna level up. Use my soul items. Master's attire and Master's gloves. Definitely gonna use the rest of my soul items. I should end up with around 13,000 souls. And with that, this is another what not to do. You generally should lock on, which I do most of the time. I'm pretty good at it, but there is times I do not lock on. Kind of a habit I brought over from Bloodborne, where I feel like you can benefit a little more from not using the lock on all the time in Bloodborne. Which, as I bring up Bloodborne, that is definitely a Let's Play series I hope to do in the near future, after I finish with Dark Souls 3. Spawn, who is another member of our little group, he's gonna be doing, usually I think daily online ranked matches on Injustice 2. We're trying to go for a character of the day kind of theme, where he is a different character. We were having an episode up where he's Black Canary, does like around 3-4 matches.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
Also, our third and last illustrious host, he's going to be starting with some Binding of Isaac. That's a fun little game. Not really my type, not really good at it, but he's pretty good, and he's going to be doing his little Let's Play on that game series, I believe. All stuff to tune in for, obviously, if, we suit your fancy. Definitely be some game series that we're gonna enjoy. We're gonna try to keep our content consistent and flowing, but you know how it is. At least for us early, unknown YouTubers. So right now I'm just leveling up some stats. Most of my stats will be going into Vigor, Endurance, Vitality, Dexterity, because the Claymore does take 13 Dexterity, I believe. Some Dexterity, Intelligence, and Attunement. But I will be using the Saints Ring really early on, just to give that Pyromancy so I can have a Pyromancy. But yeah, those are the stats we'll definitely be pouring into. Now we're going to be going into the High Wall Lothric. Now at this point I tried to go pretty fast, so basically just kind of a speed run. Pick up some soul items. I believe that I was gonna cut it at making it towards the second bonfire of this area, so that is where we will end it. So we're gonna work our way there pretty fast, kill some enemies, get some souls, pick up my weapon that I'll be using for most of the game, poke a mimic, and kill a knight. Ooh, so here we are, the High Wall Lothric. When you open these doors, it is a really good view. The art design is always outstanding in Soulsborne games, but I really love the castle theme in this game. It's very breathtaking in my opinion. Just gotta love that next gen, or I guess current gen graphics. Okay, so this area is pretty easy. Most enemies will not attack you until this little lantern dude comes up and kind of aggroes the rest of the group. You can usually kill him. I think I go for a jump attack. Fortunately, yes, I do hit him. And then just quick backstab. for some really good damage. This guy gets up, but we'll heavy attack him, sit him back down. Pick up some more fire bombs. Now this guy standing looking at boxes for some reason. Must be some interesting boxes. We're gonna go down this ladder. I believe this is more, oh no, Soul Disordered Corpse. Okay, so this is a very interesting area that might get some players killed if they do not know what they're looking for. There is a dragon, and he will breathe fire. And, well, if you played Dark Souls 1, you know what I'm talking about. Just give me a bad day. See, I messed up here. I should have went straight to these stairs. I was thinking too straight, and I'm just getting hit by this fire, which is really, really annoying. But there is my best. Sorry, my claymore. Now the claymore, like I said, is very versatile, great weapon, most to be used throughout the game. It's gonna very suit us well for what we need, the purposes that we need it for. Now we're gonna roll on toward the door. At this point, I'm definitely not gonna mess with the Mimic. As soon as I get down there, seeing how I have no Estus and a quarter health, that Mimic will definitely whoop me. Unless I get the luckiest of all plays. So we're gonna go sneak past this knight, kill this dude, sneak past his knight, and pick up that bonfire. Then after that, I believe we will get that Mimic. Yeah, that Mimic is definitely dead. We will get that Mimic and deal with this knight, this Lothric knight. So we're gonna light the bonfire. This is the second bonfire of the game. It's a very useful bonfire. We're gonna go back down, kill. I don't know if they're called assassins. Maybe they're called assassins, or most likely thieves or something. But yeah, they're really annoying, pesky. They can get some hits in, especially with a slower swinging weapon like mine. But they don't do too much damage, so they're really nothing too much to worry about. Now, the Lothric Knight, he can be hard. He has good combos, especially with that shield bash, which is very annoying. But to be honest, when you're a warrior class with that axe, you just kind of make him look like a joke. I mean, once you do the, your little boost, don't die. Very nerve-wracking. I think, yeah, I'm definitely gonna I run back in towards going upstairs, trying to run away. And I think this, yeah, I get him in this corner, and I end up killing. Yeah, so I end up killing that knight, and now we're gonna deal with his buddy. Well, he's dead now, so I think we're. Yeah, oh yeah, we still have a Mimic to poke, which is gonna be all exciting, very exciting. Now Mimics, I gotta be honest. 03 might have overdone the amount. There are so many Mimics in this game compared to number 1 and well, the other ones. Like, Mimics everywhere. It's kind of scary, actually. I messed up with that first heavy attack. Hit him with the second. Hit him again. And then we're gonna back up. That grab attack, trust me, you do not want to get hit by that. That is the most annoying thing you will ever be hit by, and you will instantly regret it. Now this Mimic's obviously a Kung Fu master with his little spinning kicks. I find it actually very useful to bait him into using his grab. You can just, as long as you keep moving to the side, keep getting him in that side moving position, and he's not really that hard to deal with. And I believe you get the deep axe by killing him, yes. The deep battle axe is gonna be a weapon I use for a little bit until I get my dex up and where I can use the claymore. Deep battle axe obviously, just adds deep effect to it. It is stronger than the regular axe, but again, it's nothing too crazy. So at this point, I'm gonna rest the bonfire and end the video. I'm gonna end it for the most part. So stay tuned, guys. Next time, we are definitely gonna get through, kill, get farther, finish up Lothric, and if you guys like the video, like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned.